Section 13, Human Factors. Question number 1. Describe the MEDA model and how it can be used for evaluating incidents or accidents caused by an AMT or inspector. The answer is, the maintenance error decision aid, or MEDA model, is used to identify contributing factors behind an error, rather than just simply blaming the mechanic. The goal of MEDA is to investigate errors, understand the root causes, and prevent future accidents. The contributing factors are analyzed to determine the probability that they will cause an error, and then the error is analyzed to determine the probability that the error will cause a future event. Question number 2. What is the SHEL model in terms of investigation? The SHEL model is an acronym that stands for software, hardware, environments, and liveware. The S, which is software, this is the intangible part of the system, like the rules and regulations, habits, and customs involved in a procedure. H is the hardware. This is the physical aspects that the mechanic has to work with, tools, facilities, even the aircraft itself. E is the environment, or place that the work is actually being done, like if it's in the hangar or outside exposed to the elements like humidity, temperature, etc. L is the liveware. This is the human element or personnel and their interactions with other people. This is the mechanic, the managers, even the friends and family of the mechanic. During an event investigation, you would examine these and how each one interacts with the others. Question number 3. Describe an organization that has a positive safety culture. An organization with a positive safety culture is an organization that has a set of shared beliefs and attitudes that promote safety through communication, training, and other actions within all levels of the workplace. Question number 4. What are 4 areas that are assessed in an organization when evaluating human factors relating to safety? The 4 areas that are assessed when evaluating human factors relating to safety can be described within the PAIR model. The PAIR model is another acronym. P relates to the people or the workforce. E represents the environment where the people work. A are the actions, what the people do. And R is the resources, what is necessary in order to do the job. Question number 5. Describe a safety management system, or SMS, in an organization. The answer is, a safety management system is a systematic approach to providing acceptable levels of safety risk within the workplace. The idea is to reduce risk to levels that are reasonable to prevent people from getting hurt. It ties together safety policies, risk management, safety assurance, and safety promotion. Question number 6. Describe different types of human error. The answer is, human error can be divided into 3 groups: omission, commission, and extraneous. Omission is when the mechanic does not perform a task. Commission is when they perform a task, but they do it incorrectly. And extraneous, that's when they do a task that's not authorized to begin with. Question number 7. What is the difference between an active error and a latent error? The answer is, an active error is an error committed by the individual doing the work. A latent error is an error that comes from an administrative decision, like a flaw in the system or culture in the workplace. Question number 8. What are the different levels of consequences of human error? The answer is 1. Little or no effect. 2. Damage to equipment or hardware. 3. Personal injury. And 4. Catastrophic damage. Number 9. Describe how human limitation can affect their performance. The answer is, there are many factors that can affect a person's ability to perform work, such as 1. Physical, their size, their strength, or if they have a sensory impairment. 2. Psychological, if they have a drug dependency, fatigue, or mental health problems. 3. Physiological, the workload, their knowledge or experience. And 4. Psychosocial, these are their conflicts between other people. Number 10. Describe the effects of the physical environment on a mechanic's ability to perform work. The answer is, a mechanic's ability to safely perform work can be affected by several aspects. Chances are you only have to memorize a few of them. 1. The weather, like the rain, wind, extreme heat, or extreme cold. 2. Location, working in a hangar or outside exposed to the elements. 3. The workspace, whether you have enough room to work to begin with. 4. The shift. Working the late shift can actually reduce your cognitive skills if the mechanic is too tired. 5. The lighting, whether it's too dark or even too bright to do the work. 6. The sound level. An environment that is too loud can actually cause hearing damage. And 7. Safety. Performing in a dangerous environment can actually affect a mechanic's ability to actually perform the work. Question 11. Describe how organizational and social environments can affect an AMT's ability to effectively perform work. A person's work culture can have a large impact on the ability to work safely and effectively. Factors that impact the work environment include morale, personnel, supervision, pressures, labor management relations, and crew structures. Number 12. Describe how reporting hazards within an organization can tie into the overall safety policy. The answer is, management defines and controls the safety policy in an organization, since they are the ones ultimately responsible for safety within the organization. Reporting hazards are important for safety goals set by management to be met. Number 13. Why is good communication important in an aviation work environment? The answer is, a lack of communication can lead to maintenance errors and aircraft accidents. Communication is especially important in group tasks or when work is being handed off during a shift change, so that no step is omitted. Number 14. What is a reactive approach to hazard identification? The answer is a reactive approach to hazard identification is when an investigation happens after an event or incident has occurred. Number 15. What is a proactive approach to hazard identification? The answer is a proactive approach to hazard identification are actions that are taken to address perceived risk or hazards before an event or incident has occurred. Number 16. What is a predictive approach to hazard identification? The answer is the predictive approach to hazard identification involves taking actions to attempt to predict future potential risks or hazards that can occur. Number 17. Describe good teamwork. The answer is good teamwork requires a few things. 1. Good communication. You need agreement on the actions that need to be taken in order to ensure the task is done safely and correctly. 2. Understanding. Making sure everyone understands the process and asking or answering any questions. 3. Safety. You got to look out for teammates so no one gets hurt. And 4. Cooperation. Working together to complete the task. Number 18. How can leadership affect the safety culture in an organization? For a safety management system to be effective, senior management must lead by example and promote safety culture through policies, promotion, and risk management. If the leadership is not completely supportive of a safety culture, it will show and be less important to the rest of the company. Number 19. Describe how communication can affect teamwork. The answer is communication is key for individuals to work together as a team. A lack of communication can lead to suboptimal, incorrect, or faulty maintenance. Number 20. Describe professionalism from the standpoint of an AMT. The answer is professionalism is the conduct and practice of doing one's job with skill, competence, ethics, and courtesy. Number 21. What does it mean for an AMT to work with integrity? The answer is this means the AMT will not compromise safety, airworthiness regulations, or company policy, regardless of who sees or does not see what they do. Number 22. What does an AMT's signature on a document indicate? The answer is an AMT signature is their word indicating that each and every task was performed as required to the best of their ability. Number 23. Describe the procedures necessary for an effective shift change. For an effective shift change, you should properly use logbooks and worksheets in order to communicate work accomplished and work that still needs to be done. Never assume work has been completed if there is no record of completion. In addition to a written record of work accomplished, there should also be a verbal brief between the two shifts. Number 24. What should be included in a written transfer of a critical task? The answer is what has been accomplished up to the point, as well as what still needs to be done. Number 25. How does our recognition of conditions or preconditions for unsafe acts affect safety? The answer is if a mechanic can recognize that they're in a state in which errors can occur, they can change the condition in order to prevent the errors. Number 26. What is the danger of having two or more unsafe conditions present? The answer is when two or more factors are present, the error probability increases dramatically. Question number 27. What are the dirty dozen of aviation maintenance? The answer is the dirty dozen is a list of 12 factors or conditions that could lead an AMT into making an error. They include 1. Lack of communication, 2. Complacency, 3. Lack of knowledge, 4. Distractions, 5. Lack of teamwork, 6. Fatigue, 7. Lack of resources, 8. Pressure, 9. Lack of assertiveness, 10. Stress, 11. Lack of awareness, and 12. Norms. Number 28. What is an error of omission? The answer is omission errors are tasks which should have been done but were not, like forgetting to install a cotter pin or torque a bolt. Number 29. What is an error of commission? The answer is commission errors are tasks that were done but done incorrectly, like torquing a bolt to the wrong torque value. Number 30. What are extraneous errors? The answer is extraneous errors are when you perform a task that was not authorized. Like if a task asks you to do A and B, and you decide to do A, B, and C instead. Number 31. What is the difference between a human error and a violation? The answer is a human error is an action performed by a person with unintended consequences. A violation is an action that is performed with full knowledge of what consequences are expected or possible. Number 32. Describe the effect of reporting only select hazards. The answer is selective reporting of hazards means that some hazards will be overlooked and not reported. This can lead to an incident or accident. Number 33. How can the risks of selective reporting of hazards be mitigated? The answer is you can mitigate or lessen selective reporting by emphasizing that all hazards should be reported, even if they seem insignificant. Number 34. What are some of the results of fatigue in an AMT? The answer is fatigue can cause a lack of judgment, the inability to concentrate, decreased cognitive ability, reduced reflex time, a lack of coordination, speed, strength, or balance. Question number 35. Are there other types of fatigue besides physical fatigue? The answer is yes. Fatigue can either be physical, mental, or emotional. Question number 36. Describe the different parts of an effective fatigue risk management system, or FRMS. The answer is an effective FRMS requires a systematic approach to safety reporting. This includes integrated company policies, senior management commitment, incident reporting and analysis, continuous monitoring, and proactive risk management. Question number 37. Is a safety management system, or SMS, required to have a successful fatigue risk management system? The answer is no. It can be a part of an SMS, or it can be its own standalone effort. Question number 38. Describe some non-invasive tools that can be used to monitor and mitigate risk. So, a non-invasive tool is one that does not interfere with the person doing a task. Some non-invasive tools include safety/incident reporting, proactive risk management, senior management commitment, integrated company policies, continuous monitoring, and analysis. And finally, question number 39. What are some positive actions that an AMT can take to promote a safe and professional workplace? The answer to this is the Magnificent Seven. The Magnificent Seven was developed to help an AMT focus on the positive actions and attributes. They include 1. Safety is not a game because the price of losing is too high. 2. Our signature is our word and more precious than gold. 3. We all do our part to prevent Murphy from hitting the jackpot. 4. We always work with a safety net. 5. We are all part of a team. 6. We work to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. And 7. Just for today, 0 errors.